If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in intermediate level where we are solving previous year JEE main questions on sequential series. So today again we will be solving 4 questions, question number 16, 17, 18 and then 19. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. If you come to this question 16, this 16, 18, if you see this type of questions, denominator there is a series, you try to write it in Tn format and then split it by using partial fractions, so that we can cancel out some terms. So this one is very interesting, this and this, if we write it in Tn format, so it becomes easy for us. So what will be Tn of this one? You can see it is 3, 5, 7, so it is an AP. So you can write the easy, it is easy, the outside is, the numerator is AP, it's starting from 3, so its nth term will be equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. D is here 3, 5, 7, what is the common difference? 2. So first term is here 3, so it is 3 plus 2n minus 2, so it will be 1 plus 2n or 2n plus 1. You can see if you put 2n plus 1, then n equal to 1, it is 3. So numerator it is easy, 2n plus 1. If you put n equal to 1, this thing coming, and the denominator it is 1 square plus 2, second square it is going to up to 2, third square it is going up to 3, fourth term it will go up to 4 square, so nth term it will go up to n square. Denominator itself becomes a series up to n square summation. You can see the second term is going summation up to 2, third term is going up to 3, so nth term will be a summation up to n. Now this you know the formula, what is the summation of this n square, that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. So this will get cancelled, so it will be 6 by n into n plus 1. Now you can easily partial fraction it by using that method, or this is simple one. For this simple one you can directly write. What is my idea, what I generally do, take 6 common, first put your minus. First you put minus, then you see what should be, it should be. If you take now LCM, it will be n minus 1. So it will be minus 1, but outside it should be plus 1. So you can change these two, or you can put a minus n here, whatever. So ultimately it will be 6 into 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. First you put a minus, then see how much numerator is coming. Suppose it coming 2, but here it is 1, so you divide by 2. So automatically it will be easy for you to calculate this type of thing. So this is Tn. Now what is the benefit of this one? If you write sum of the terms, it will get cancelled. If you write the first term, it is 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2 T2, 6 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. You can see now 1 by 2 get cancelled because minus is there. We have seen this method, I have explained it in theory. 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. So again 1 by 3 would get cancelled. If you last come to nth term, it will be 6 into 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. So which term would get cancelled? Because you can see this get cancelled, this, so this, so whatever coming last, it will get cancelled the first term. So the last, this one and this one will left. So if you add all these things, your Sn will left with C with 1 by 1 and then minus 1 by n plus 1. This will be Sn. So now they ask you to find up to 11. So as 11 will be, you just put instead of n it is 11. So 1 by 12. So it will be 12 minus 1, 11. Then it is 2, 11 by 2. Which is your option C. If the sum of the first n terms of an AP is given, another AP is formed with the same first term and double the common difference, then sum of the n terms of the new AP. So Sn is given to you. So you have seen, if Sn is given to you, you can calculate S1. S1 will be 2 plus 3, 5. You can calculate S2. What will be S2? 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 3 into 4. That is 12 plus 4, 16. So what is S1? S1 is directly T1. What is S2? T1 plus T2. So this is your first term. So what will be your T2? A is 5. That's what we know. What will be T2? T2 will be 16 minus 5. This minus this. If you put T1 5 here, so T2 is 11. So first term is 5. The series is 5, 11 something of this fashion. So its common difference is also A is 5. So what will be common difference? 11 minus 5, 6. So once you know this one, A know, you know D. Now you have to find and form another AP with same first term and double the common difference. So another AP will be A, then difference will be new D dash will be equal to 6 into 2, 12. So it should be start with 17, then 29. This is the new AP. Now what they ask you, the sum of the n terms of the new AP. What will be the sum of n terms? Sn. So again n by 2, A plus A is 5 plus n minus 1 into D is here 12. So it will be n by 2, 5 plus 12n minus 12. So it will be n by 2, 12n minus 7. It is 2 into 5. I forgot to give 2 into 5. So it is 7. So it will be minus 2. So it will be minus n. 6n squared, that minus n. That is your option B. Now if you come to 18, similar type of fashion. So again you can write Tn. What will be its Tn? The numerator is always 1. It's easy. And the denominator is going. For second term it is sum up to 2. For third term it is sum up to 3. For n term it will be sum up to n terms. So you know this summations formula, n into n plus 1 by 2. Which will be 2 by n into n plus 1. By now we know it will be 2, 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. If you don't know also you put minus, then you check. So if you do the LCM n plus 1 minus n, so n get cancelled or 1. So 1 is there already. So nothing I have to do. Now if you write again T1, this one we have seen just now. So I am doing one more time for you. So it is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. And if you go Tn also, so it will be 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. So this get cancelled. The first term will get cancelled. So your Sn will be equal to, if you add 2 into 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. Now what they ask you up to 10 terms. So S10 will be equal to 2 into 1 minus 1 by 11. That is 2 into 11 then 10. So 20 by 11, that is your option C. 19, if you see, A1 to A3 are in AP such that this is equal to P cube by P cube, P is not equal to, then it is almost same, not same exactly, almost same as question number 3, this one. But here it was P square by Q square. So in that case, when we have solved this one, we have written the formula and the cross product and we have factorized it easily. But if it is a P cube, Q cube, then it will not be factorized. It will not be so easy to factorize it. So we can do it in this, the same way we can do question number 3 also. But as 3 was easily factorized, so I have done it that way. But here you can see, this is up to sum up to P term, this is sum up to Q term, this is P cube by Q cube. This is given to you. So what is the formula for sum up to P term? 2 into n by 2, P by 2, 2a plus P minus 1 into D, Q by 2, 2a plus Q minus 1 into D is equal to P cube by Q cube. So 2 cancel P Q, you can easily cancel it, so it will be squared. So something of this fashion you are getting. P minus 1 into D, 2a plus Q minus 1 into D is equal to P square by Q square. So from here only we will take the conclusion, because they are asking you to find A6 by A21. What will be A6? A plus 5D by A plus 20D. So because they are asking only ratio, no exact value is required. So by comparing these two, you can easily find. You can see A plus 5D divided by A plus 20D, but it is 2A 2A. So let me multiply it by 2A. So it is 2A plus 10D by 2A plus 40D. So if you compare this one, you can see your P is looking like a P minus 1 10 and Q minus 1 is looking like 40. So P minus 1 is 10. So I can consider P is equal to 11 easily and Q is equal to 41. So once you know this one, now this is equal to P square by Q square. If I put P equal to 10, it will be coming this. If I put P equal to 41, it will be coming this. So this side also I can put P equal to 1041. So it will be 10 square by 41 square. Sorry, 11 square by 41 square. That will be your answer. That is 121 by 1681, I guess. The options are not given, so you can see this one. This is option B. I have missed that options. You can put it there. It will be 121 by 1681. Others options are there, but that doesn't require. It is 121 by 1861. These are 11 by 41. That old one, that is 41 by 11. So that answer will be option B. Just I am seeing these two, what you need to find, and you compare these two, you can easily find P and Q values. Once you know P, Q values, you put it there, then you will find this is equal to P square by Q square, which is 10 by 11 by 41. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.